everyone, welcome to Deepika Makeup. Hope you all are doing super awesome. In this video, I'm going to show you the products that worked the best for me in 2017. So throughout 2017, pretty much half of the year I have been in India. So literally half of the year I was away from my makeup collection. I really enjoyed the products that I actually traveled with. So just like every year, I'm only going to share the products that work the best for me. If you watch my previous yearly favorites videos, the products that I mentioned in those videos are still in my collection. I still love them equally and I keep repurchasing them. So the first one I'm going to talk about are face products. So first I'm going to talk about foundation and concealer. I have to give Tanuja from Glam Confident the full credit for introducing me to these products. The first one is the foundation. It's the Fenty Pro Filter foundation. I'm in the shade 300. And this is the foundation I have on my face right now. Never in my, I don't know, like I've been wearing makeup for the last 7-8 years. Never in this 7-8 years I got compliments from people for a foundation. We're able to tell that my foundation is beautiful, and I keep getting compliments on my foundation, and every time I get asked for my foundation, this is what I'm wearing. It's a very natural finish foundation, very high coverage. You all know my skin is acne prone. I do have blemishes. Right now my skin for the last 6 months have been very nice. It's been clear. I don't really have much blemishes, but still I never have to use a concealer on my face when I use this foundation. Like full coverage, natural finish. It looks as if my skin is all blurred out and very smooth. Photographs the best. And this is the foundation I wore while I was in India throughout my brother's wedding events and everything. This is the foundation I used. Love it. The next one I have here is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade medium, and it's slightly light for my skin tone, so it actually brightens my under eye area and also the high points of my face very well. Oh my god, this is such a heavy duty concealer. For years and years, my go-to concealer has been the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm not able to part from this. I still have it in my collection and I use it on a daily basis. But ever since I got this, I think I'm going to replace this with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Once that pot is out, I'm not going to repurchase it. This is what I'm going to go for. It's very high coverage. Apart from the coverage and also the finish, the main reason I love this concealer is because it doesn't crease. It doesn't dry under my eyes. It doesn't crease. I have fine lines under my eyes. I have like 3 or 4 lines. They have been there forever. So a lot of concealers, even if I set with the powder, do go into those fine lines, and this concealer doesn't. Just blends very well, stays on top, and once I set it, it doesn't move throughout the day. It's very long wearing and I absolutely love it. The next one I have here is a powder, and I actually got this from India. This is Lancome Absolute White Intense Wet and Dry Foundation. I'll put the actual names of all the products and also the links where you can find these products in the description box below. I actually feel like you get less product than a regular powder, and this is not a affordable one. This is, I think, 700 or 800 rupees, which is almost $11 or $12 for a Lancome powder. But then this is amazing. You can use this with a wet sponge or something as a foundation, but I like to use it to powder my face. It's not really like a powder foundation for me where you just like buff into your skin and it would look like a powder foundation. It's more like a setting powder, but it has a lot of coverage. So I just pick up the product with my powder brush, dust it all over my face. It mattifies my skin so well. I've used this in India summers. My skin did not get too oily. I didn't even feel like I have to touch up throughout the day. And the other amazing thing about this powder is it sets the foundation so well that the skin is very smooth and just like flawless. I just love this powder. It's been a long time that I actually got excited for a setting powder, and this gave me that kick. And alright, moving on to blush and highlighters. You all know how much I love highlighters, but throughout this year I only used 2 highlighters. I bought a lot of highlighters this year and I'm slowly getting on to all the haul videos, but then as I mentioned, I was traveling with my makeup. The only palette that I traveled with was Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, and it comes with 3 blushes and 2 highlighters, comes with a big mirror, and this is the mirror I used to do my makeup throughout. And as you can see, like, I don't know if you can see, this palette has been beaten up. This has traveled with me twice to India and it got beaten up crazily. I mostly use this blush, which is a matte blush. I think this is called, yeah, Pamplemousse is the blush that I use the most. And then these are the 2 highlighters, Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop. Yeah, this is Prosecco Pop and that's Champagne Pop. I mostly used Prosecco Pop. It's a very beautiful gold highlighter, and Champagne Pop. I don't know, I'm like almost there to hit pan on both the highlighters. I use the blush a lot, especially Pamplemousse. I also used Rosé Spritz sometimes, but mostly Pamplemousse. But then I didn't really make any dent. Like, it looks beaten up, but I didn't really make any dent. Only because I use blush very sparingly. Like, previously I used to apply a lot of blush. I used to enjoy applying blush. Blush was one of my favorite makeup product, but then for the last 2 or 3 years I'm not like that anymore. The times when I don't have blush, I still feel like I want to add some color on my face, but then even if I do, I apply very sparingly. That's the reason I didn't really make any dent in this. But highlighters, I'm like, I totally go in, and these highlighters are very intense highlighters and I'm almost on the verge of hitting pan. Oh, I just love this palette. Initially they said that this is a limited edition palette and you won't be able to ever get these colors or whatever. Champagne Pop was already a permanent shade, and then Prosecco Pop was only in this palette, but then I think now Prosecco Pop is also in their permanent collection. I would definitely recommend Prosecco Pop for our skin tones. Alright, moving on, I have some eye products. So the eye primer that I use religiously all this year long is the Essence I Love Stage eye primer, eyeshadow base, and I think this doesn't have any color, and I recently saw a darker shade in this, and I would prefer getting the darker shade than this one. This has a little bit of tint, and feel like the tint is so strong that it actually conceals any pigmentation that I have on my eyelid. I have a lot of pigmentation on my eyelid, so this actually clears up that pigmentation. And the other great thing is it actually fills out any fine cracks that I have on my eyelid. Just it creates a very even base for my eyeshadow. This is $2.99 or $4.99. It's under $5 for sure, and it works like a charm. Just apply this, blend it all over your eyelid, and just dust some powder or any neutral eyeshadow, and you're good to work on your eye makeup. Amazing. So while we are on the note of Essence products, I fell in love with 2 more Essence products this year. The first one is the Essence long lasting eye pencil in the shade Black Fever. Mind you, this is the retractable version. They also have in the same packaging sharpening pencil one as well. I tried that, but that's not as good as this one. So when you get it, just get the retractable one. This is the most intense, creamy and long lasting eyeliner that I ever used throughout my makeup journey. Like, this is amazing and it lasts so long. I've used this again in Indian summers. My eyeliner never smudged throughout the day. I don't even have to set this eyeliner with a black eyeshadow or even smudge it. Like, it is there. It's very intense and very creamy. You don't even have to pull your lower lash line to apply this eyeliner. I just like put this in the waterline and apply this on my upper waterline. Works like a charm, and it's only $3. I think it's $1.99 or $2.99. Get it. I keep restocking on this. The next one I have here is a mascara that I've been using for the last 6 months and I absolutely love it. This is again by Essence. This is the Lash Princess Sculpting Volume Mascara. So they have, I think, 2 or 3 different versions of it. One is with a green lace. I picked up the purple lace one only because it said sculpting. My eyelashes are very flat and sparse, so I need something that curls and gives volume, and it does whatever I want a mascara to do. It curls, it holds my lashes there. I don't use a eyelash curler. It's an extra step for me. I'm not used to doing it, so I just apply this and hold it just for 1 or 2 seconds at the base of my lashes. It holds the curl, it gives a lot of volume. I mean, it gives the effect of a false eyelashes. Love it. It's under $5. After Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, this is the mascara I fell in love with, and it's just $5, so why look for other options, right? So love it. Next I have 2 eyeshadow palettes. Again, these palettes have traveled with me. They have been beaten up like crazy. The first one I have here is Viseart Petite Pro palette. I've seen some reviews on this and I always wanted to try Viseart palettes, but they are like really expensive. So when I saw that this is just $30, I thought I would give it a try and try the formula first. If the formula is that amazing, I thought I would get more palettes. So this is the palette. It has all the staple eyeshadows that I need. So it has my brow bone, perfect brow bone color. This is the all over lid color or even in the crease. This is to deepen my outer corner. Another black shade to deepen my outer corner. I have the perfect eyelid shades right here. So with this palette around, I don't even have to look for any other eyeshadow. If at all I have to go for like some colors or something, that's when I look for other palettes. But on a daily basis, this is my palette. This is my go-to palette. It's such a no-brainer palette for me. Like, I can do my eye makeup without giving a single second of a thought. So I just use all these colors to blend, crease, everything. Put one of these colors all over my lid and I'm like done. The formula also is amazing. No complaints on the formula whatsoever. So this is the palette. I loved it. I mean, I'm actually about to hit pan on this eyeshadow and also this eyeshadows. That's how much I use this palette. The next one I have here is by Colorpop. It's the She palette, the Femme Rosa, Karucche and Colorpop She eyeshadow palette. Unfortunately, this is a limited edition palette. Like, look at the gorgeous packaging. It's basic cardboard packaging, but that is the palette. Those are the colors. So again, this palette has these 4 eyeshadows that I use to blend or deepen up my crease, and all these gorgeous row of glittery shimmery eyeshadows that I just put all over my eyelid. And I have these 4 shades for the inner corner and brow bone. Again, a very beautiful palette. The formula is amazing. I already love the Colorpop Super Shock eyeshadows. Fell in love with the formula and also this one. Can you tell this eyeshadow? I'm almost about to hit pan on this eyeshadow. It's completely beaten up. I did a couple of my relatives' makeup while I was in India, and mostly this is the palette I used on them. And every time I used to ask them to pick a color for the eyelid, and this is what they used to go for. I like my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, but when I have this palette around me, I don't really miss that palette at all. Right. Finally, I have some lip products. So the first ones I have here are from Nykaa. These are from India. So I got 3 colors and they came in like a combo, and the combo was, I think, 1200 or 1600, I don't remember. And I have these 2 shades that I particularly love, and the pink one which I have on my lips is 05, and also this red color which is 06. So I'm gonna quickly swatch the red one. The pink one is right on my lips. I have used these so much, and this is like a brownish red color, and this is the kind of reds I like the most. I don't really like wearing orangey or pinky reds or like, you know, bright reds. I'm not really comfortable, but this brownie red is the kind of red that I like. It doesn't really look like I have a bright red on my lips. This brown just comfortably blends into my skin tone and it works out beautifully. I mean, this is the red I feel like will work for any skin tone or skin color. The next one is this pink color which I have on my lips. I don't know what's the magic in this pink color, but it just instantly brightens up my face. It's such a beautiful pink color, just made for our skin tone. I feel like everybody should have these colors. These are not available in US. They don't really ship to US, I think so. So you will have to get these when you go to India, or ask somebody to bring these for you. Very, very long wearing, and they do leave a stain. They are very comfortable. They are matte, but they are not like flat matte. They have a little bit of shine on the lips. And I actually wore these lipsticks for a lot of my brother's wedding events. I used to prefer wearing these lipsticks when I was in India, because this time I went in December. It was very, very cold in Delhi, and with liquid lipsticks on, my lips used to get chapped and they used to peel off, and I just hated the feeling of liquid lipstick on my lips in that cold weather. While these are extremely long wearing, just like a liquid lipstick, they do not move. I really love the stain it leaves. Like, exactly this is the color of the stain you would have after you eat or after the lipstick fades off. And also it's very moisturizing and lightweight. So these were the ones that I preferred using more than liquid lipsticks this time in India. If you have access to these lipsticks, definitely give them a try. I wanted to get some more new shades they released, but this time I didn't have time to place an order, but I'm definitely going to get some. The next ones I have here are Lancome matte shakers. I actually have a separate review and swatch video. I have 3 of them. I can't really find my favorite shade, which is like an orange color. So I will leave the link to the video in the description box and also in the iCards. Right now that I tried these, I feel like this is how a liquid lipstick has to be. So you have to shake to get the product out. The sponge is actually very, very comfortable and fits right on my lips. It gives a very cooling and soothing sensation when you're applying, and the color is first it applies as if it's like a tint, but then once it starts drying, it gets matte and also very pigmented on your lips. You don't even have to layer it. You just have to wait for the product to set on your lips, and then it's very, very long wearing. It doesn't dry out your lips. They're very lightweight and comfortable on the lips. And the darker colors, these 2 are the nude shades. So the tint actually blends into my skin, my lip color, but the darker shades and also the orange that I'm talking about leaves a very beautiful tint on my lips, which I absolutely love. So while we are on the note of Lancome and orange shades, I'm gonna finally talk about this particular lipstick from Lancome. And this is their Absolute Rouge lipstick in the shade 172 Impatient. And these lipsticks are $32, $28 or $32. Formula wise, I don't think the formula is very unique. You can get similar formula even at drugstores. They're very hydrating lipsticks and long wearing as well, very moisturizing. You know, the quality of the lipstick is amazing. Of course, it's Lancome. So if you don't mind paying for the luxury, then I would totally recommend this lipstick. But this particular lipstick, I really want to find a dupe from the drugstores, so I'll try and find a dupe. But until then, I love this lipstick, you guys. This is Impatient. This is like orange, like a very, very nice orange, and it just lights up my face. Whenever I wear this, it just lights up my face. I got so many compliments. Like throughout the summer, I wore this at least 50 times. This lipstick is just made for our skin tones. Sometimes on our skin tones, the oranges look a little pastel and chalky, but this is the kind of orange that suits our skin tone. Oh my god, this one, it looks so pretty on my lips. I will link actually get ready with me video, and I used this lipstick in that video. I will leave the link in the description box and also iCard right there. So check out that video if you want to see how this lip color looks on me. So those are all the products that best worked for me in 2017. Let me know in the comments below what products worked the best for you in 2017. I would love to know so I can get some recommendations from you guys, so please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video and found this video helpful, do not forget to hit on the thumbs up button and also to subscribe to my channel along with clicking on the bell icon right beside it so you can get notifications when I upload a new video. And that's a wrap, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Goodbye.